I'm joined by sophomore forward Hermione Bankole. Hermione, before the game against Rowan, you told me that the key to your team's success this year would be defense. How do you feel the team has followed up on your aspirations?
I think we're getting better and better. We just have to concentrate on the rebounds, and then we can get them.
What do you guys have to do to get the win today?
Just play our best and defend as much as we can, and that'll be okay.
How do you feel about Brookdale honoring breast cancer today?
I think it's a great thing because we all need to be aware of it, and we just need to support people that are dealing with this. It's a great thing.
Yeah. Okay, Hermione, good luck and go ball out today. All right, now let's go to commercial.
Hi, my name is Michelle Montefinisi. I went to Monmouth Regional High School, and I am a point guard.
Hello, I'm Gianna, and I'm from Ocean Township High School, and I'm the center.
Hi, my name is Jackie Lingo. I went to Manasquan High School, and I play forward.
Hi, I'm Shakesha Andrews. I went to Lumber's High School. I'm the point guard.
Hi, my name is Hermione Bankole, but everybody calls me Frenchie. I'm from France, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne Lyons. I'm from Keensburg High School, and I am a point guard.
Hi, my name's Colleen Brandigan. I'm from Madawan High School, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Rachel Rouse. I went to Academy Charter High School, and I'm a shooting guard.
We are Brookdale's women's basketball. Go Jersey Blues!
Planning a large-scale event or conference? Consider Brookdale Community College and its versatile Collins Arena. The Collins Arena is the premier venue for all kinds of corporate and community events. Live concerts and celebrity happenings, trade shows and expositions, sporting events and tournaments. The Collins Arena has countless layout options to meet your needs. Bring your next event to life at the Collins Arena at Brookdale Community College. Go to brookdalecc.edu/events and start planning your next event now.
Looking for quality higher education at an affordable price? You'll find it at Brookdale Community College. With locations in Lincroft, Freehold, Long Branch, Neptune, Hazlitt, and Wall, and online options that let you study anywhere. At Brookdale, you can train for a new career, earn a diploma, and transfer to a 4-year school hassle-free. Brookdale has small classes and approachable faculty, an honors program, academic support centers, a full student life experience, and nationally ranked sports teams. Visit brookdalecc.edu and start your success story today.
It's the week before finals here at Brookdale Community College, and students are running around hoping to pull together a big A on their final exam, but a few of them are here in the Bankier Library choosing relaxation over stress by taking a step out of the student's life and into the dog's life.
Well, this is an annual event that we do. Actually, we do it every semester. Around exam time, it's therapy dogs in the library for students to come in and staff too, just to have some fun, to relax, pet the dogs, play with the dogs, and kind of relieve some stress.
Oh, you are so cute. I'm so happy.
High five.
You're so cute.
You know, everybody needs those study breaks, and it's a way to take a study break without having to get distracted at the same time.
So that petting a therapy dog before finals is supposed to reduce all your stress, and it works. It actually works. This is, I think, the 4th year that we've been here, and finals are next week. Students will come. They will de-stress with petting a therapy dog. The dogs are trained. They're certified by an organization called Bright and Beautiful.
And welcome back into the Robert J. Collins Arena for another edition of Brookdale Basketball here on Brookdale Television. Tonight it is Pink Out Night here in the Collins Arena, as designated by the pink towels and the pink socks on many of the Brookdale players, all in awareness and in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in the Robert J. Collins Arena. But tonight's game, again, the Brookdale Jersey Blues women's going to be taking on the Ocean County Vikings, and these two teams are very evenly matched. I think it's fair to say that this should be a very interesting game, Brian, because of the fact that Ocean, while they don't have that many players, they play really well, particularly one player in particular who averages 30 points coming into the game.
Yeah, it's not often that you look at the stat sheet of a team and see a 30 next to the points per game, but for Ocean, that is exactly the case with Courtney Hageman, and that is obviously the player Brookdale's going to have to key in on defensively, because anytime you have a player who scores in that magnitude, that is just going to be tough to stop. So obviously they're the key player for the Vikings.
And of course, on the other side for Brookdale, you'll have to look at players such as Jakasha Andrews and Hermione Bankel. Jakasha Andrews had 32 points of her own in the last game that the women played against Cumberland on Saturday, where they won 75-70. Colleen Brannigan also had double figures in the point total with 19. As the Ocean County Vikings are being introduced, their starting rotation this evening will be Shanice Hardy, Courtney Hageman, Nicole Gardner, Christine Vanderfleet, and Sydney Ulrich. On the other side for Brookdale, as they're about to get introduced here in the Collins Arena, they will start with Ibrianna Moore, Jakasha Andrews, Hermione Bankel, Gianna Errico, and Colleen Brannigan, as you see it pop up on the screen. Brookdale being coached by first-year head coach Rich Brunson. Of course, in his first season, has done a phenomenal job at the coaching helm, coming over from the men's team, and prior to that being a Rutgers Scarlet Knight from 1979 to 1983. The women on Ocean are going to be coached by Kathleen Lermastra in her third season, excuse me. She took this team all the way to the national tournament last year, which actually was here in the Collins Arena for NJCAA. And she has a very good team this year, looking to try to close out the season strong. Women for Ocean, for the Ocean County Vikings, come in here 15-9 overall, 6-8 in the Region 19 Conference. And we talked about Courtney Hageman in the last game, had 30 points, 7 rebounds in a losing effort to Celia College, where they lost 99-72. Sydney Ulrich had 15 and 2 blocks, while Nicole Gardner had 12 points, 5 rebounds in that one. Our officials this evening, Kaz Beverly, Bob Horn, and Bill Holliday. Here on this pink zone night, we have our pink towels. Jersey Blues players, as you see, have pink socks on. So it's everybody getting into the spirit, so to speak, including us here in the broadcast booth. Brookdale will start. Yeah, there's those pink socks, which are, I said it in the men's game, I think one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Hermione Bankel will be at center court for the opening tip, squaring off against Christina Fleet, and we are underway with Ocean controlling the opening tip. This is Gardner with the ball, now swings it over to Shanice Hardy. Hardy now will pull up for a 3. Back iron no good, and the rebound very quickly to Gianna Errico. So Brookdale now trying to get on the board for the first time. Jakasha Andrews pulls the trigger on a 3. Hermione Bankel gets the rebound. And now Bankel will give it back over to Andrews. Ocean in the 2-3 zone here. Ibrianna Moore chucks up a long 3. It's way off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Courtney Hageman.
Yeah, both of those shots on that opening possession for Brookdale, long 3s, so they didn't really take time to get into their offensive sets.
Ocean comes away empty on that possession. Again, Brookdale still trying to get their first points of the game. Moore now with a 3 opens up this game very nicely right in front of the Ocean County bench, and now it's 3-0. Yeah, the way Hardy out of control and lost the ball back to Brookdale.
One thing that we know about Ibrianna Moore is anytime she has the ball, she is looking to shoot it from 3-point range. And 2 early attempts, the second of which she got to knock down.
So again, Brookdale with the early 3-0 lead. About a minute gone by here in the first quarter. Gianna Errico at the right elbow. Now back over to Jakasha Andrews for a 3. Back iron no good, on the rebound to Vanderfleet. Brookdale now giving Ocean a dose of their own medicine with a 2-3 zone. Hardy with 15 to shoot over to her teammate Gardner. Now back to Hardy. Taken away inside by Gianna Errico as the pass was intended for Sydney Aldrich. Brannigan inside to Errico. Now back out to Andrews for a 3. No good. Rebound last touched by Brookdale to go back to Ocean.
Yeah, Andrews has already taken 3 3-pointers, not even 2 minutes into this game, but 0 for 3 to start.
Rich Brunson there on the sidelines, first-year head coach. feels very confident about this game. And we have a whistle at midcourt, and there'll be a foul on Brookdale. They're going to get Hermione Bankel with her first personal, and the first team foul for Brookdale in this first quarter. Inbound to Hardy. Flips it over to Hageman, and Hageman's no good on the 3 attempt, and now Hageman's going to pick up a foul here as she was going after the loose ball that was scooped up by Brianna Moore. Brookdale with the early lead, 3-0. 2 minutes gone by here in the first. Brannigan back over to Moore. Now this is Errico inside, and Errico no good on the attempt from the low block. There was some contact, no call, and here come the Vikings up the floor with Hardy in the paint. The left-hand scoop is no good, but she's fouled.
Yeah, nice aggressive move by Hardy as both Andrews and Moore were there defensively, but Hardy taking it strong right to the rim, gets fouled, and gets a chance at the line.
So Shanice Hardy, shooting 47% from the free throw line this year, hits the first one of a 2-shot foul. The 5'6" freshman from Beechwood, New Jersey, knocks them both down from the line, and Ocean is now within 1 of Brookdale. Brannigan open for a left arc 3. Too strong, off the backboard and rebounded to Nicole Gardner. Now this is Gardner. She'll line up a 3 of her own. In and out, it rolls off the rim, and Brannigan the rebound. For a second there, I thought that shot was going to go down by Gardner. Brannigan thought about a 3. Now Errico at the foul line. Moore, another 3. Got it for Brianna Moore.
And Brookdale staying to their kind of game early in this one, which is shooting 3s and shooting plenty of them. And 2 have gotten to go down for Brianna Moore.
And now through the legs, and it's going to be a turnover here on Ocean, as Brookdale was pressing them in the backcourt. And now a quick timeout is going to be called by Ocean. I think it was actually a timeout, not a turnover. I thought the official was pointing the other way. It's actually going to be a timeout on Ocean. So Coach Lemaster will take a brief timeout. Let's take a look at this last replay. This was from Brianna Moore just a moment ago. Opens up the game with 2 straight 3s, and Brookdale has the early lead, 6-0. We'll keep it here as Ocean's just about ready to come out of this timeout. Brookdale will come out of the timeout with the starting 5 that they had to start this game.
Yeah,
and Brianna Moore, Colleen Brannigan, Hermione Bankel, Chikashi Andrews, and Gianna Errico.
And it's another offensive weapon that Brookdale has with Moore now back in the starting lineup, and we've seen some of the things she can do, which is mostly shoot the ball early in this game as she's chipped in all of Brookdale's scoring to this point with 6 points.
And somebody spilled a bunch of water on the Ocean sidelines right on the court. You see those pink towels, that's not really what they were supposed to be used for, but in a desperate situation, desperate times call for desperate measures. There's still water on the floor. Coach Lemastra chipping in.
Did this come from a water bottle?
I don't know. Someone spilled a bunch of water on the floor during that last timeout for Ocean.
Well, I guess you never know what you're going to see at a basketball game.
Hermione Bankel steals it away. Doesn't have the numbers, will go to the basket anyway. The right-hand scoop is good off the glass and in for Hermione Bankel. Brookdale has opened up this game very well with an 8-2 lead. Hardy over to Gardner for a 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound weak side, put back up by Fleet, and she's fouled. So the foul is going to be on Hermione Bankel. That's her second personal, and the third on the team.
Yeah, and we know that Brookdale gives up a lot of second, third chances to the opposition, and the one player on the Ocean side that you look at that could be problematic to match up with is Vanderfleet at 5'11". Brookdale just doesn't have a lot of matchups that they can feel good about coming away with rebounds there.
So Vanderfleet, you see the freshman from Brick, New Jersey. Second attempt on the way, no good, missed them both, and Erico the rebound for Brookdale. Moore now, another three, this time it's short, and rebound pulled down by Aldrich. Hardy, nobody picks her up, now she drives inside and dumps it off to nobody, taken away by Hermione Bankel. Brookdale with a 6-point lead. Bankel, coast to coast, fouled at the rim. So Hermione Bankel now will go to the line. A foul is going to be on number 25, Christine Vanderfleet. It'll be her first personal and the second on the Vikings. Hermione Bankel at the line. Good.
And Tim, this is a Brookdale team that right now might be playing its best basketball of the season. They've won 5 in a row. That's tied for the longest streak they've had this season. But at 18-6, being second place, identical to the men's side in terms of the standings in the region, I mean, with everything that has faced this team, for them to be 18-6, I really think is incredible.
Bankel had the second attempt bounce off of the back rim and out. It's a 9-2 lead. Hageman, no good on the runner from the lane. And now Andrews the rebound. Dangerous pass to Rachel Rouse, but Rouse comes away with it. Rouse feeds it up ahead to Bankel, back to Rouse, who lays it in.
Yeah, nice work passing that time in transition. Rouse to Bankel. Bankel returns it back to Rouse, who got it to lay in.
This is Hageman now over to Hardy. Back to Gardner. In the corner to Ulrich along the baseline. Had the ball poked away, and now here comes Hermione Bankel again for Brookdale. Realizes she doesn't have numbers and will pull out. Chikasha Andrews. Dribbling to the top of the key. Michelle Montefinis also now in the game. Takes up a wild shot from the corner. And his last touch by Rachel Rouse out of bounds. And now Colleen Brannigan is going to check in for Hermione Bankel, who goes out. Brannigan was on the bench for all of about a minute. Ibriana Moore still there, along with Gianna Erico and Cheyenne Lyons. Gardner right in front of Coach Brunson on the sidelines. Over to Hardy for a three. Front rim no good. Lingo the rebound. Had it poked away by Hageman underneath, and Hageman, the reverse layup is good for Courtney Hageman. Very impressive move.
And that's who we talked about in the open, the leading scorer in this region with 30 a game, and that time she just swiped it away from Lingo and scores on the inside.
Brannigan thought about going baseline, thought better of it. Montefinis, I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Brannigan comes away with it. Andrews the three, rattles it home.
So it doesn't matter for Andrews if she's off to a cold start like in this game. She started by missing her first three. You know that she's going to keep firing, and there's her first points of the night.
Brookdale now leads by double digits. Hardy had to go almost back court. Now finds underneath wide open Ulrich, and Ulrich lays it in. Defense collapsed there. Brookdale was in a 2-3 zone, and Ulrich found a hole in their defense. 14-6. Brannigan for three. Rims out. Rebound Hageman. Hageman coast to coast, and she's fouled before she gets to the rim. And we'll see if they call this on the floor or if this is going to be a two-shot foul. They're actually going to say Hageman was in the act of shooting, so she's going to go to the line for a two-shot foul. Foul is on Colleen Brannigan. First one up for Hageman is good. Let's take a look at this last foul here. Watch Hageman inside. Is she in the act of shooting? I guess you could probably say that.
Yeah, I think she started to go into that scoop motion on the layup after she was hit, so properly called.
5'9" sophomore from Toms River, New Jersey. We mentioned comes in here averaging 30 points a game. Knocks it down from the line. It's a 6-point game. Jersey Blues have been in control from the opening tip. Rouse for three from the right arc. Too strong. Brannigan the rebound. Now Monty Fenice pulls up a jumper. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound to Hageman. Hageman will wisely slow it down and set up the offense. Hageman now will pull the trigger on a three. She was fading away. It's no good. And Cheyenne Lyons grabs the rebound.
Yeah, and Lyons, I think, was dealing with an injury because she's been out of action for the last several games.
Shot there from Colleen Brannigan is no good. Yeah, Cheyenne Lyons actually broke her thumb and was out for a couple of games. She apparently is feeling well enough to be back in. As Brannigan now will inbound. Bounce pass finds Gianna Errico right underneath. Errico hesitates, goes back up with it, no good. Nice defense there by Fleet. She comes away with the board. And now we have a whistle. And probably has something to do with the shot clock as officials halt play here.
And you notice,
go ahead, Brian.
You notice Andrews coming into the game, and her rests on the bench never last overly long.
Rachel Rouse and Michelle Montefinis go out of the game. Now Coach Lamastra is going to make a quick substitution here as Shanice Hardy comes in for Erin Matula.
Yeah, and this is another team in Ocean, much like we saw with the Philadelphia men's team, only one reserve on the roster, and that there's only one substitution they can put in the game. Again, a very lonely feeling there on the Ocean bench.
Ulrich, nice find down low to Fleet. Now this is Hardy with the runner. Rebound Gardner, and she'll back it out for a fresh 30 for Ocean. Hageman right in front of the Brookdale bench, goes baseline, and she stepped on it.
And early on, I think you have to be impressed with the job Brookdale has done defensively, both on Hageman and on this whole team in general. They're holding them to 8 points with just under 2 minutes left, and Hageman only had that one basket when she came away with the steal.
Brookdale and Ocean have been on scoreless droughts the last few minutes. Gianna Errico breaks that drought from the left elbow, and now it's back up to an 8-point lead. A lot of fans here tonight in the Collins Arena, and they're really getting after it.
A couple of interesting ones.
Yeah, let's say that. With the terrible towels, anytime you give a terrible towel to somebody, you know that's going to bring out some very colorful fans. Brannigan there after the feed from Errico, lays it in. Brookdale now back up by double digits.
And of course, we'll get another look at the Superstars coming up at this halftime break as well.
Ball being swung around, long three there by Hageman is good.
Yeah, and that time not enough pressure there. Bankel was there, but 2 steps away, and Hannigan knocks it down.
See the poster there, that must be Gianna Errico's cheering section. Colleen Brannigan knocks down the triple, 21-11. Now here's Hardy inside with the floater with the right hand, no good. And Bankel brings down the rebound. Bankel running up the floor over to Cheyenne Lyons. Is an air ball for Lyons. Weak side board brought down by Hageman. Hageman now will pull the trigger on a three again at the buzzer. It's no good, and at the end of 10 minutes of play, Brookdale leads Ocean by 10, 21-11 at the end of the first quarter. Again, Gianna Errico cheering section there. They got the sign and everything, very, very coordinated. As we'll keep it here, actually, the Superstars are coming out of the floor. Getting ready to start the second half. We'll stay quiet and let you enjoy this. Look at that. What I want to know is where the silly string is. Tim Tebow.
You
Well, that's one way to get a rebound.
I think that would be an easy dunk for Yao Flamingo.
Don't hit the lens. Don't hit the lens. The Zoopsters.
It took until the last home game of the season for us to get this kind of entertainment.
Unbelievable. Again, pink night here in the Collins Arena. The Superstars.
They'll be back later for more.
That was fun.
Check them out on the web.
That was worth the price of admission right there, I tell you. Very nice. And at the end of that, we're back in play for the second quarter. Some of the Superstars still on the floor. One of them's making their way over to Coach Chuzak, which I'm interested to see how that's going to go. Ibriana Moore for three. In and out, no good. And the rebound to Brannigan. Coach Chuzak went and hit in the corner. He didn't want any part of that. Brannigan over to Chikashi Andrews. Andrews double teamed. Watching the shot clock wind down. Now Moore for another three from the other side. Bankel the rebound. Third chance opportunity. Errico reverse layup. She's fouled.
Yeah, and Bankel getting that offensive rebound. She didn't really have much competition there down in the paint. Able to give it up for Errico, and now Errico at the line.
Tim Tebow is now working over on the cheerleaders on the other side. Is Gianna Errico good on the first attempt from the line? There he is. Coach Chizek, if you notice, is hiding right underneath in the corner. I'm sure not wanting any part of this. Second one on the way for Errico is good.
Yeah, I get the sense he would not want to be bothered by the Superstars.
Well, definitely won't want to get any silly string on him. 23-11. Bankel runs right into Nicole Gardner and traveled. So Brookdale still holding on to a double-digit lead.
And doing the job defensively. I mean, holding the opposition at just 11 points. This is a team that, even beyond Hageman, they have some other offensive weapons, so that's something that's a great strength of theirs, scoring the basketball, and credit Brookdale for limiting them early on.
Ulrich good on the three. 23-14. Ocean now cuts the Brookdale lead down to single digits. Bankel may have gotten away with an extra step there. No good on the layup. And now here comes the Vikings. Ulrich out of control. Saved it out of bounds to Ibriana Moore. Andrews too strong on the three. And now they'll come away with the rebound for Hageman. Splits the defense and now draws the foul at the other end. 23-14 again is the score.
Yeah, and the
Nicole Gardner. Oh, go ahead, Brian.
The great scorers all have in common the fact that they can get to the free throw line pretty much any time they want because they're so good at driving to the basket, initiating contact, and so Hageman shoots free throws with great regularity.
So again, Hageman at the line. 5'9" sophomore from Toms River. Hits them both. Ocean starting to creep back into this game. Vikings still in a 2-3 zone. Rouse in the corner for three. It's short. Rebound to Ulrich. And now here come the Vikings once again up the floor with Hageman. A nice move, did everything but score the basket. And now here comes Brookdale the other way. Andrews coast to coast. Nice inside for Chikashi Andrews.
And I think you could make the argument Andrews got hit on that drive to the basket as well. Should have been an and one opportunity, but Andrews will take the 2.
And that should have been a kickball called as it went off of Chikashi Andrews' foot. The officials, though, are going to give it back to Ocean. Coach Lemastro wanted a kickball called because now Ocean's going to have to bring the ball back up the floor. And I don't blame her. I thought clearly that went off of Andrews' left foot. Officials decided not to blow the whistle. Hageman with the ball. Over to Hardy, a long 3 as the shot clock was expiring, no good. On the floor, ball is picked up by Gardner. And now Ocean resets. Ulrich over to Hardy. Shot clock starting to wind down, 12 to shoot. Ulrich, right arc 3, got it for Sidney Ulrich.
Yeah, and the ball stayed along the perimeter that entire possession. It was a good job by Brookdale defensively, not allowing any penetration, but then the 3 goes down.
Andrews tries to answer with a 3. It's no good, too strong. Moore, the rebound, the 3, yes.
Well, the Jersey Blues have gotten a big offensive boost out of Brianna Moore. 9 points in this first half, all scoring on 3-pointers.
Inside, this is a nice jumper from Fleet, and it's good. Right in the paint for Christina Fleet. Moore into Erico, now back out to Rouse for a corner 3. It's an air ball. And now up ahead to Hageman. She doesn't have the numbers. 1 on 3. She takes it to the hole anyway. No good. Wanted a foul. Hageman rips the ball away from Erico, and now she gets the foul. So Courtney Hageman will go to the foul line.
I have a feeling you're going to be saying that a lot throughout this game. She's already probably at about 6 attempts.
Foul is on Gianna Erico. That's her first personal and team second here in the second quarter. And at the line, Hageman, shooting 75% on the year. First one up and good. Erico goes to the bench. Colleen Brannigan and Jackie Lingo got to come in. And now Hageman, the second attempt. Takes a couple extra dribbles at the line. Second one up and good for Courtney Hagelman. It's a 5-point lead for Brookdale. Again, at one point it was double digits. Brannigan has something to say about it for 3, no good. Rebound the Moore. Brookdale resets with a fresh 30. And now the ball is poked away by Courtney Hageman. Hageman one-on-one with Andrews. She's fouled.
And back to the line she'll go as Andrews picks up the foul. It'll be Brookdale's 4th of the first half. But one thing about Hageman, not only does she score, she can steal the basketball, rebound as well. So she does a lot of things for this Ocean team.
So a timeout called on the floor by Brookdale. We will take a break. 5:10 left in the first half. 28-23 is the score. Back to the Collins Arena after this.
Hi, my name is Michelle Montefinise. I went to Monmouth Regional High School, and I am a point guard.
Hello, I'm Gianna, and I'm from Ocean Township High School, and I'm the center.
Hi, my name is Jackie Lingo. I went to Manasquan High School, and I play forward.
Hi, I'm Chikashi Andrews. I went to Lumber's High School. I'm the point guard.
Hi, my name is Hermione Bunkle, but everybody calls me Frenchie. I'm from France, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne Lyons. I'm from Keensburg High School, and I am a point guard.
Hi, my name's Colleen Brannigan. I'm from Mattawan High School, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Rachel Rouse. I went to Academy Charter High School, and I'm a shooting guard.
We are Brookdale's women's basketball. Go Jersey Blues!
Back here in the Robert J. Collins Arena, again on Pink Zone Night in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the Collins Arena. There have been pink socks, pink towels, and now we have seen it all. Pink tutus and headbands on the cheerleading squad. Coach Chusak had a pair of pink socks earlier in the day. Coach Brunson, I don't believe, is wearing pink socks.
He's got the pink pin on.
As we all do. The Superstars have been here. We saw them perform just a moment ago. They'll be back. They're not done yet. I want to see one of those Superstars, see if they can get inside the huddle. Although I don't think either Coach Brunson or Coach Lemester would like that too much. Hageman hit the first shot. Now the second one on the way, and good. It's a 3-point game. Ocean has gotten back into this. They were at 1 point down by 11. Now they're down by just a single possession. Lingo with the low block, out to Brannigan for a three. It's no good. Talia Terrell the rebound, who's checked in. Brannigan cross-court pass to Andrews, fires up a three from the corner and hits it.
Yeah, good shot by Andrews, but maybe even a better pass from Brannigan from cross-court division to find Andrews, who buries the three.
Hardy, no-look pass to Hageman, and now Hageman, dangerous pass over to her teammate Gardner. 15 to shoot. Hardy back to Gardner. Shot clock down to 7. Hardy for three, front rim no good, and a rebound to Moore. Brannigan through the lane. Now back out to Andrews. Andrews now will drive it herself to the basket and lay it in with the right hand.
Yeah, there's a nice move by Andrews, who so often we see shooting the three like the previous possession, but that time off the dribble, taking it to the rim for two.
Under 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Brookdale now has quickly gotten back up to an 8-point lead. Ulrich over to Hardy. Now back to Hageman for a three, in and out, no good. From the left arc, Jackie Lingo, the rebound.
And Brookdale's done a pretty good job defensively on Hageman. The one negative is that they fouled her a lot, and she's had a lot of chances to make points at the line.
Yeah, Ocean so far in this second quarter has only committed one personal foul. As the three there from Moore is off the mark. Hageman keeping it herself in the paint. Had it cleanly blocked, got her own rebound, was not fouled, and now here comes Brookdale the other way. Andrews goes right at Hardy and hits the jumper after pulling up about 15 feet away from the basket.
And Ocean really made their run by mostly making points at the line, but since then Brookdale has gotten a couple of buckets from Andrews.
Ulrich, it's an air ball from the corner. Talia Terrell tracks down the rebound. Brookdale, their lead is back up to double digits. Talia Terrell couldn't handle that pass from Chikashi Andrews. Hermione Bankel going to come in for Talia Terrell. And Hermione Bankel, Coach Brunson told me, is their best defensive player. And is on the floor, I would say, for the majority of the games that we have seen this year.
Yeah, she's a really good two-way player because she can be one of the complementary scorers as well, averaging just under 10 a game, but also what she brings on the defensive end, as you just discussed.
Gardner lays it in after nobody picked her up at the low block on the left side. And Ocean cuts the Brookdale lead back down to single digits. Jersey Blues, though, still hold an 8-point lead. Moore, three on the way. No good to go to Ocean. And now we have another substitution as Rachel Rouse is going to come in for Ibriana Moore. Courtney Hageman is going to inbound to Shanice Hardy. Ocean on the floor with Hardy, Hageman, Gardner, Ulrich, and Christina Fleet. Hardy drives inside, lost it. Taken away by Rouse. And now Rouse up ahead to Andrews for a three. Off the mark. Hermione Bankel, though. The rebound. Rouse another three, no good. Third chance opportunity on this side of the floor for Brookdale as the shot clock resets again. Bankel back out to Brannigan for a three. Yes, finally Brookdale able to connect from behind the three-point line. And it's Colleen Brannigan who puts Brookdale back up by double digits.
Yeah, and that started with the penetration by Bankel. She was able to draw the second defender towards her and then find Brannigan, who was left free for the three-pointer.
Hardy over to Ulrich. Left elbow, no good. Rebound put up and fired by Fleet. Not able to get it to go off the glass. And now Andrews is bumped here on the perimeter by Hageman. So it'll be the second on Hageman, the second on the team. And with 38 seconds left, Brookdale will have a fresh 30. Jackie Lingo going to come out for Gianna Erico. Andrews now a three out of the inbounds play, and she connects.
Boy, Andrews started 0 of 3 from the field, but since then she's probably made at least three three-pointers and also made some points on drives to the basket as well. Another big first half.
Andrews had a hand on it for a second. Hageman got it back, puts up a three. No good. Rebound Brannigan up ahead to Andrews. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Brookdale pushes it. Now Andrews goes right at the defense inside, gets her own rebound, and not able to convert. And that'll end the first half as Ocean, after coming to within three of Brookdale, now down, coming into the break, 41 to 27, excuse me, to the Brookdale Jersey Blues, who have put on a very impressive performance here in this first half against a tough Ocean team. And I think it's pretty impressive to see how this team came out. We've seen this year Brookdale, the women's side, struggle sometimes with offense, but so far in this game, they've been really shooting very well and have been playing very effective defense.
Yeah, and they got it from a variety of sources. Andrews leading the way like usual for Brookdale, but how about the performance from Brianna Moore early on with those three-pointers? Then Brannigan got in on the act, and then you mentioned on the defensive end too. This is a team that has a lot of firepower in Ocean and doing the job defensively on Hageman and the other players as well. So it's been a combined effort, both sides of the floor, in building this lead up to double figures. Let's see if they can finish it off in the second half.
So again, getting ready to stop for halftime. Tim Kettlefemo alongside Brian Goudsworth. The score at halftime, 41 to 27. So we are going to go down to the sidelines and send it to Nico Vocatoro, who's standing by with a halftime interview. We'll take a break and come back and have that for you here on Brookdale Television after this.
Time of the semester when students are cramming for finals, but don't freak out because it's also Anti-Stress Week here at Brookdale. One event going on for Anti-Stress Week is happening right here at the Bankier Library, where students can pet some therapy dogs that are trained to help you relax and de-stress. They can take a break from all the chaos to drink some coffee, breathe, and just have some fun. You don't want to miss out. Let's go check it out.
I'm Steve Chudnick, director of the Bankier Library, and this is something we have during finals time every semester. We gives students to come in, just a chance to forget about their studies for a few minutes, pet some dogs, have a little coffee, a little bit of water, just relax for a little bit. And who doesn't love dogs? It's just crazy. I've never seen as good a program as this for students. They just love it.
It brought back all those memories. I'm Carol Plato, and I'm Molly's mom. I'm also her personal driver. We have a little limo outside for her.
I'm joined by Brookdale's leading rebounder and shot blocker, freshman center Gianna Errico. Gianna, the tournament is coming up. How are you guys going to prepare for it?
If we keep rebounding and boxing out and playing good defense, I think we'll be able to clinch first place in the tournament, which will just bring us straight to semifinals, which I think we'll be able to win. It'll give us a better position.
Agreed. Up 14 today. What do you guys have to do to close this game out?
I think we just need to keep playing good defense, maybe press a little more and make most of our layups because we've been missing a few of our layups.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good second half. Now let's go to commercial.
There's people that want to see you succeed. And at Brookdale, that's the first time I've met like people other than my family and friends that really wanted to see me succeed like at the top, and it's paid dividends. Like I feel special in a way. Like I just don't feel like a regular kid, you know? Like everything matters. You know, every student matters here at Brookdale, and that's unbelievable.
The Brookdale faculty here, they really want you to succeed. They really want to see you reach for the stars and push you beyond your limits to make you into the person that they see in you and that you may not even see in yourself. Finding a friend or finding a mentor and somebody that you've once viewed as your teacher and somebody that you can now go to, not only with school stuff, but with life stuff. I know that Brookdale has prepared me to transfer to wherever I want to go, and I can't thank them enough for that.
Vernikov, and I'm part of the Student Life Board, and this year we're having our Welcome Back Week and Involvement Fair. So basically what that is that we're getting students who are returning students and new students to come in and experience what Brookdale has to offer, which is a dozen different new clubs, different people where you can meet new people, make new friends, and definitely make different connections with different people, and kind of just get involved like what we have here with different music going on, with different activities going on, with even like the fried Oreos and funnel cake, just to get involved, have like, you know, a good start to the year. And it's really great to always get involved because when I came to Brookdale and as soon as I got involved with student life, I absolutely loved that I made different connections with people, I made new friends, and so many different memories that I'd love to look back on as soon as I graduate from Brookdale.
Chantel Brown-Williams. I'm a Brookdale student and I'm with the Brookdale Dance Club. We're just out here having a lot of fun and like dancing to the music with everybody and all the other clubs. I think it's important for students to get involved, especially in like multiple clubs, because they get to explore new things and hopefully find something that they're inspired about.
So if you want to get involved, I would say come to the Student Life Center downstairs in SLC 110. That's our Student Life Board room, and that's where I think that students would be able to understand a little bit more about what's going on the campus, because we do deal with the clubs and the organizations and the events that are on campus. So if they do want to get involved, come downstairs, and one of our members will be down there, and they'd be happy to help you and explain a little bit more of what's going on campus.
For nearly 50 years,
Brookdale graduates have been shattering expectations. They transfer to Georgetown and Columbia University. They work at NASA, call Major League Baseball games, and defeat celebrity chefs. They prove, again and again, that a college is only as good as its success stories, and ours speak for themselves. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
I'm more than just a college student. I'm a marathon runner, a volunteer, and a philanthropist. I'm an employee. I'm a future master's degree holder. I believe the path to a better world is paved with a million small steps. Thanks to Brookdale, I'm already halfway there. My name is Killian Mormon, and I came to Brookdale to explore my passions. I never imagined I'd have the flexibility to pursue them all.
My daughter was born premature, and the hospital's respiratory therapist saved her life. When the economy crashed, we moved back to New Jersey for my husband's career, but nobody was hiring drama teachers. So I joined the respiratory therapy program at Brookdale. It's a great field with job security, and you can be there for people who really need you. My name is Joriel Miller, and I came to Brookdale to change my career. I never imagined I could help save a life.
I went to college right after high school, but it didn't work out. After a few years in the workforce and the birth of my son, I decided to give college another try. At Brookdale, something clicked. I met amazing professors and found a major I was passionate about. I made the dean's list, landed a great internship, and now I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree. Thanks to Brookdale, I have what it takes to see my dreams through. I'm Tara Boyce, and I came to Brookdale to give college another try. I never imagined I would find my passion.
Hello, my name is Jack Ryan, and I teach English at Brookdale Community College. The mask that I'm wearing here is simply a prop that I use in my American Lit 1 class when I teach Edgar Allan Poe's short story, The Cask of Amontillado. In that short story, Poe utilizes masks both literally and metaphorically. And literature classes are meant to help students to analyze difficult texts, to break them down, and to understand what is really going on, not just explicitly, but implicitly as well, to read between the lines. That skill translates to any discipline, as do the skills that we teach in our writing courses, where we give you instruction on how to learn the tools of research, how to properly construct, focus, and organize a research paper. All of those skills that we work on in those courses help you, the student, to be a better student, to be more appropriately employable, and to enjoy literature, film, poetry, any kind of resource that you might be interested in. Even listening to the radio and the lyrics on the songs that you hear on your typical FM station or bipod. We at Brookdale's English department hope that you can contact us and look for the appropriate courses that work for your vision of what your life will be. And we hope that you do that as soon as you can. And if you want to contact Jack Ryan, just look up J. Ryan on the English page and you'll find me, and I would be glad to tell you what I know and learned in my 45 years at Brookdale Community College.
Need a place for your next conference, meeting, seminar, or social gathering? Choose the Warner Student Life Center located on the beautiful wooded 300-acre campus of Brookdale Community College in Monmouth County. You'll have access to 15,000 square feet of versatile event space, state-of-the-art conference facilities, a comfortable lounge, a scenic outdoor patio area, and an award-winning catering service. To learn more, visit brookdalecc.edu/events. That's brookdalecc.edu/events. The Warner Student Life Center at Brookdale Community College. Make it the place for your next event.
Hello, I'm Laura Vetter here for Brookdale TV at the ring ceremony for the women's soccer team, 2014 back-to-back national champions.
Being a national championship is an indescribable feeling.
I mean, it didn't feel real at first. Going to school the next day was just amazing. We were all just couldn't believe it.
I don't know how to explain it. It was it's unreal.
Honestly, I really could not have done it without my teammates. It's such a team effort, the sport, and that's why I love it.
We commend you for your good sportsmanship and team spirit, and for bringing great honor to your family, your coaches, and your community, the entire county of Monmouth.
We really did have a good group, and I wish if Brookdale was 4 years that I would have more time with you, but since it's only 2, I'm grateful for what I did have. And I'm just really proud of all of you, and like I said, I look forward to what the future has for all of you, so thank you.
I think that the soccer program is just such a great addition to the school. The school has such a great reputation that, you know, they had 2 national championships. I think that it will just highlight the school even more so.
Catch the women's soccer team as they attempt a three-peat this fall. I'm Laura Vetter for Brookdale TV. Thanks for watching.
Need a break from the vigorous academic year? Don't worry, you're not the only one. Hi, I'm Sophia Perola, and I'm here at the Student Life Center, where students are chilling out, drinking smoothies, and hoping their finals go smoothly. What's your name?
I'm Zaire.
Zaire, I see you're drinking a smoothie. What smoothie is that?
A strawberry banana smoothie.
It looks delicious.
Oh, it is very scrumptious.
How do you think it's helping you de-stress from the academic year?
Well, it's cold, and it relaxes my throat, and it's like, you know, it's very relaxing. You know, if I get a brain freeze, it'll stop me from doing homework. You know what I mean? So that's how it's relaxing, you know?
Sounds successful to me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Enjoy your smoothie. Hi, can you tell me your name?
My name is Lorena. Hello.
Hi, Lorena. That's a beautiful name. Did you have a smoothie?
Yes, I did. Strawberry banana. It was so delicious.
Do you feel de-stressed?
Of course I do.
Right now we're in SLC, and on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are here massaging the students, just giving them 5-minute chair and table massages. A lot of students benefit from it. Once we come over here, usually we're signed up. We have a non-stop time that we're here. So we're usually here 11 to 2, and it's beneficial for all the students.
I think it's a really good idea, actually, to get a massage before the finals, because it's really relaxing, yeah.
This feels amazing, just getting rid of the kinks and knots. I can see why this is Anti-Stress Week. Thank you for joining us here at Brookdale Television. Signing off. Happy Chinese New Year. That's right, it's the Year of the Monkey. And to kick it off, Brookdale's having a little celebration here at the Student Life Center. Let's go check it out.
My name is Kayla Cardoza. I'm the Vice President of Asia Society here at Brookdale. And the event today we're doing is Chinese New Year. We're celebrating the Year of the Monkey this year. And we have a bunch of different crafts that people can try. We have calligraphy for those who want to attempt it. We have origami. And we also have a marble game where you use chopsticks to try and pick up marbles of varying difficulty. And we also have free fruit in the back.
I'm Linda Wang. I teach in math department. I'm the advisor of the Asian Society. I'm the founder of Asian Society since 1994. I love the club, and it's great to see all the students come together, not only Asian students, but a lot of students who are interested in the culture and they want to be involved.
Welcome back inside the Robert J. Collins Arena in Lincroft, New Jersey, getting ready to start the second half. Tim Cunningham alongside Brian Goudsworth on Pink Zone night here in the Collins Arena in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month for Brookdale. 41-27 again is the score. Brookdale getting ready to go into the second half, up by double digits over Ocean County. But this was a pretty impressive first half for many reasons, and I think for Brookdale, they just continue to roll in many ways.
Yeah, and offensively, a very good performance. We talked about a number of players chipping in with the three ball. It wasn't just Andrews in that first half. It was a big performance from Moore. We saw Brannigan chip in as well. So I really think the key coming out in the second half is on the defensive end. If they can match that intensity that they played with in the first half, it looks like they'll come away a winner.
So ball getting ready to be back in play again. Ocean is still not out of this game. They made a run at Brookdale. Brookdale at one point had a double-digit lead early in the first half. Ocean cut it down to single digits, as there's another turnover there, as Hardy couldn't handle that pass from Hageman. But Ocean has proven that they can go on a run if they get the opportunity to. Coach Lemasters hoping that that will be the case here in the second half. Ibrita Moore the rebound. Oh, to Gianna Errico. Errico back out to Bankel. Bankel, just lost control of the ball and turned it over.
So we've seen an unforced error really on both sides to start this second half. Previously, the miscommunication on the Vikings side, and then Bankel just losing the handle for Brookdale that last time.
Fairly packed house here in the Collins Arena. Many of the coaching staff, including Coach Chuzak, hanging around.
Yeah, this is probably the largest crowd we've seen at the Collins Arena all season long.
Of course, Coach Brunson there, up ahead to Hermione Bankel, lays it in with the right hand. But everybody get into the action. We had the Superstars at halftime perform again. This has been quite a great season, home season finale, so to speak, for both of these two teams. Ulrich short on the jumper. Rebound put back up by Fleet. Saved out of bounds by Gardner to Errico. And last touch by Hageman. Flowers even being passed around here in the Collins Arena. Coach Brunson there. Chikashi Andrews goes around the Gianna Errico screen. Now Bankel goes right around Fleet, missed the layup. Errico the rebound, finds Moore wide open for a right arc three, and it's off the back rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Fleet. Gardner, thought about a three, pump fake, now pulls up for a two and hits it. Nicole Gardner, nice shot.
That was almost an up and down violation on Gardner because she nearly left her feet, but the officials don't call it, and Gardner able to step into the two-point try and connect.
Bankel. Excuse me, that's Brannigan to Bankel now. And now this is Hermione with the ball. Shot clock down to 10. Errico at the foul line with 7. Moore, 3 on the way, too strong. And the rebound to Hageman. Now wide open in the corner. Aldrich goes baseline and threw it away to Brannigan. Intercepted by Hageman, and Hageman goes up with it and is fouled in the paint.
Yeah, and I think we've seen the ability that Hageman has outside of just scoring the basketball. She just has a nose for where the ball is at all times, coming away with steals, playing the passing lane, and getting her fair share of opportunities at the foul stripe as well.
First shot, for Hageman is good. The men's basketball team was successful earlier in the evening. and won by a pretty substantial margin. Hageman is 2 for 2 from the line. Coach Lemaster there on the sidelines for Ocean. Again, took her team to the Nationals last year. That was played actually here in the Collins Arena for NJCAA. Moore, another three, wide open and hits it.
Yeah, and that's just inexcusable defense if you're Ocean. I mean, Andrews was able to find Moore wide open, and when there's nobody close to you and you're a good shooter, you're going to make that most of the time.
And now we have a foul on Brianna Moore. Or excuse me, that's actually going to be on Hermione Bankel, her third personal. And Bankel will check out of the game. And walking onto the floor is Talia Terrell. Inbound to Hardy in the corner for three. It's an air ball. Last touched by Ocean to go back to Brookdale. Andrews dribbling. And threw it away to Talia Terrell, as Terrell couldn't quite handle that pass.
Yeah, and that time Hageman was there defensively to make it a tough angle on the pass, and so Brookdale turns it over.
Hardy, nice move to the basket and in the lane, able to convert with a nice scoop layup. It's a 13-point lead for Brookdale. Moore in and out to Erico and knocks down the three from the right arc. Brianna Moore has hit several threes in this game. And now Brookdale up to their largest lead of 16. A three, though, rattled home for Courtney Hageman at the other end. 49-36, Brookdale in control. And now Gian Erico and Courtney Hageman fighting for the ball. It'll be a tie-up and stay here with the Jersey Blues with 21 to shoot. Jackie Lingo's coming in for Gianna Erico.
And for a player like Brianna Moore, she was out of action for so much time, but Brookdale happy to have her back because she's another offensive weapon that this team can go to on the perimeter to shoot threes.
Andrews short on the three, rebound Lingo. Fresh 30, Moore hoists up a three, it's an air ball. And now Brannigan and Fleet fighting for it. It's a tie-up, and it'll go this time to Ocean. Dangerous pass. Gardner, way too strong on a three, was off the glass. And now Brookdale will control again. Again, this team looking for their 6th straight win and trying to finish out the season strong. Hageman almost nearly lost it, wasn't quite paying attention. Talia Terrell into the floor trying to grab the loose ball. Hageman turnaround jumper, rolls off the rim, no good. Brannigan collects another rebound. Now Andrews at the foul line. Front rim no good. And it'll stay here. No, actually go to Ocean as Jackie Lingo touched it last.
Yeah, good effort by Lingo trying to get Brookdale an extra possession there with a potential offensive rebound, but unable to control it. And now for Brookdale, Andrews to the bench.
So Andrews will go to the foul line. Coming in for her is Michelle Montefinis. And Talia Terrell will collect that rebound. A couple of the men's basketball players were joking around with us without our knowing it, of course, behind our backs.
I wasn't even aware that went down.
There's some people laughing in the background. I hope we weren't getting videotaped or something. Yeah, we'll find that out later on, I'm sure. Hardy for three. Off the front rim, no good, and a rebound, Montefinis, and she's fouled. And now with Montefinis' foul, it's going to be the first team foul on Ocean and the second personal foul on Fleet. So it'll be Colleen Brannigan walking the ball up for Brookdale. Taken away there by Hageman, saved by Michelle Montefinis. Montefinis got to get it up the court. Over to Brannigan. Brannigan to Moore for a three, and she rattles it in. Hageman now will put up a three of her own. It's an air ball. Rebound to Matula. Lingo gets it over to Montefinis. 18-point lead for Brookdale, their largest of the game. Montefinis, one of the players from the soccer team here at Brookdale. Lingo puts up a shot, no good. Foul here going the other way, as I think they're going to get Talia Terrell, who came in there late on Matula.
Yeah, that was an easy call, loose ball foul.
And there is Coach Bob Dabina, who transferred up to take a assistant coaching job at NJIT last season. Of course, Coach Brunson filled the coaching position, but even Coach Dabina is here. So everybody coming out. And now a timeout here taken by Ocean. So we will take a break. 2:45 remaining here in the third. Brookdale in command here on Brookdale TV.
Hello, I'm Laura Vetter here for Brookdale TV at the ring ceremony for the women's soccer team. 2014 back-to-back national champions.
Being a national championship is an indescribable feeling.
I mean, it didn't feel real at first. Going to school the next day was just amazing. We were all just couldn't believe it.
I don't know how to explain it. It was it's still it's unreal.
Honestly, I really could not have done it without my teammates. It's such a team effort, the sport,
Okay.
and that's why I love it.
We commend you for your good sportsmanship and team spirit.
Okay, all right.
And for bringing great honor to your family, your coaches, and your community, the entire county of Monmouth.
We really did have a good group, and I wish if Brookdale was 4 years that I would have more time with you, but since it's only 2, I'm grateful for what.
Back here in Robert J. Collins Arena, as I mentioned, the men's team won earlier today. Coach Chuzak along with assistant coach Charlie Hawthorne in their pink ties and shirts on Pink Zone night. I think this is going to quickly become a tradition here for Brookdale after really being successful night as far as the promotion is concerned, and of course having the Superstars play at halftime. That was pretty cool too. Air ball there, picked up by Colleen Brannigan. Brannigan down to the floor, saved it to Michelle Montefinis. And now Finis over to Talia Terrell inside, and Terrell's short on the jumper from the side along the baseline. Approaching 2 minutes left here in the third. Long shot there by Gardner is no good.
Yeah, and Brookdale hasn't played at an overly fast pace here in the third quarter. They've settled for a lot of jump shots, but they've taken their time to get good shots, and they have for much of this game. That's why they've been able to build up this 18-point lead.
So it'll stay here with Ocean with 17 on the shot clock. Michelle Montefinis and Talia Terrell going to come out. You see Ibriarty Moore and Jackie Lingo still on the sidelines there. Brookdale on the floor with Andrews, Erico, Bankel, Lyons, and Brannigan. Rebound still being fought for underneath, and now we finally have a foul that's going to go against Brookdale here. We'll see who it's going to be on. It'll be Hermione Bankel, actually. That's her 4th personal.
Yeah, she's going to be heading for the bench now, as you see Rachel Rouse checking in for Brookdale. Bankel in serious foul trouble.
Hageman for three, got it. Courtney Hageman, again, averages 30 points coming in. She's had a fairly quiet night, but a nice three there by her.
I was just going to say, all things considered, the job defensively that's been done on her has been a good one by Brookdale.
Ocean comes in here averaging 72 points a game, Brian, and Brookdale has been able to hold them under 40 as we're only 11 minutes away from calling this an official game. A minute left to play in the third. But I think you hit the nail on the head. Great defensive effort tonight by Brookdale. Lyons underneath lays it in after the feed from Andrews.
Yeah, really nice setup that time by Andrews, who is Brookdale's best passer in addition to being the best scorer, able to find Lyons with good position underneath the basket.
Ulrich, the long three is no good, and a rebound to Brannigan. There's about a 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, so that's what Brookdale will be looking at, the shot clock. Colleen Brannigan watching the clock tick down here. 14 to shoot. Brannigan over to Andrews, double teamed. 7 to shoot. Stolen away by Gardner. Rouse picks it up. Shot clock didn't reset. Rouse to Brannigan. 3 at the buzzer is no good. Andrews now forces it up at the end of regulation for the third quarter, and that'll do it. As it was no good, it was an air ball. So 58-39 is the score at the end of 3 quarters of play. We will have the final 10 minutes from our Pink Zone night here in the Collins Arena coming up right after this on Brookdale TV. Back here in the Robert J. Collins Arena, Tim Calafamo alongside Brian Goudsward. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Let's watch this last replay here of Jakasha Andrews flipping it over to Cheyenne Lyons. And that is again Gianna Erico's cheering section. By the way, shout out to her grandmother who was watching at home. Gianna Erico told me at halftime that she wants her grandma to know that she loves her. I'd say all different types of requests. I really should have like my own personal hotline, so to speak, with, you know, requests. I should start charging people for these things. Make a lot of money off of that, you know? Lyons for 2. It's off the front rim, no good. Rebound, Andrews. Now Rouse will put up a 3. Off the glass, no good. And the rebound to Hageman. Hageman over to Gardner, wide open for a 3 in the corner. Back iron, no good. Matula the rebound, now Hageman again. Gardner lost it, had it literally taken out of the hands by Andrews, and now Andrews is bumped at midcourt by Hageman.
Yeah, and I think
Andrews is on the floor.
That's the 4th personal on Hageman, but of course, more concern at the moment is that Jakasha Andrews is down in pain as Rich Brunson gets accompanied by the athletic trainer.
So Andrews still down on the floor. Let's just take a look at.
She got caught from behind by Hageman. I don't think Andrews knew she was coming.
See the contact there. It doesn't look anything in any way intentional, but possibly Andrews hit in the face. She's going to be helped up by Coach Brunson, and she's going to walk over to the bench, limping slightly under her own power. So very nice to see. Jakasha Andrews, probably the star on this team, and has played very well.
And Hageman now with 4 personal fouls. So 1 away from the Ocean leading scorer fouling out. They can't afford to lose her, down by 19 points.
Errico over to Rouse. Rouse, the jumper is no good. Hageman now is fouled from behind by Rouse. And it'll be the second team foul on Brookdale in the 4th. 58-39. Inbounding over to Ulrich. Brookdale in a 2-3 zone. Very much in control. Ulrich now going to drive inside. Floater with the left hand, no good. Rebound, Errico. Should mention Jakasha Andrews went to the locker room. Or excuse me, no, she's actually being worked on the training table right by the scorer's table at midcourt. And there are the Kirkwood brothers. Now the reason why they are on camera, one of them actually snuck into our booth during the last timeout along with Zach Olakani. And I can't tell which one of them it was because they look so much alike.
I think it's Kerry on the left.
But they were laughing and then they ran out of the booth, so I'm not sure whether or not they were what they were doing, but was something interesting that I noticed. Brian did not have a chance to turn around before they ran out of here. Bankel now the long 2. Back iron no good. Moore back up with it, rolls off the rim. And another rebound to Fleet. So all things considered, most likely Brookdale will come away with a win and improve their winning streak to 6 games in a row. Long 3 there by Hageman is way off the mark. And I don't think we can say this enough, Brian, but it's been extremely impressive to not only watch this team, but particularly watch Coach Brunson coming in as a first-year head coach and having a phenomenal year.
Yeah, and I mean, they've dealt with some adversity at different stretches this season, whether it was injuries or players being out of action for a good stretch, as you see Errico get the basket and get fouled. But for them to do what they've done, you know, normally when you have a first-year head coach, it takes a little bit time getting used to the new system, but that has not been the case for Brookdale. As you see there, Andrews getting worked on with that athletic trainer there, Pete Fusco.
Gianna Errico completes the 3-point play and has been one of the many talented players on the floor this evening for Brookdale. And out of bounds there, pass from Fleet was not handled well at all by Gardner.
Yeah, and Ocean just hasn't been sharp in the second half. They've turned the basketball over, and sometimes you can live with turnovers, but when they're those kind of unforced errors, which they've had a lot of in the second half, it just makes it really tough on you.
Errico thought about pulling up at the foul line. Bounce pass instead to Lyons. Lyons traveled.
And the audible groan from the crowd in the Brookdale bench as well. As they thought Lyons should have had a basket, but it's a turnover instead.
Now here's Hageman with the drive. Too strong, got her own rebound, flipped it back up there and in. Count the basket for Courtney Hageman. Very impressive move there by her, not only getting her own rebound, but then going back up with it with a nice play with the right hand, the nice flip shot. And look at this now, Jakasha Andrews going to come back in. So whatever was bothering her is apparently not serious enough to impact her from not playing. And she will take her place alongside Hageman at the line, trying to complete the 3-point play. Shot up, and it is in for Courtney Hageman. And a timeout taken here by Ocean. Down by 16, 61-45. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here in the Collins Arena. Again, the upcoming schedule for Brookdale, they only have one more game in the regular season, and that is at Middlesex County College on the 21st of February, this Tuesday. And really, Brookdale, you could make the case, could easily win out. Based on the performance that they have had, they are vying for a first-round bye, and they most likely will get it. I know the men have already clinched that spot. The women are one game away from doing that. But this has been really just an incredible season and an incredible run the last several weeks for this team.
And the Middlesex game is going to be a big one for Brookdale because that's the one team that's ahead of them in the standings. So if they could potentially win that game, you're talking about this Jersey Blue team with a chance to be the #1 seed in the entire Region 19.
Andrews over to Moore, right in front of Coach Brunson on the sidelines. 9 to shoot for Andrews. Andrews with 5, drives inside, layup, too strong, rebound, Hardy. Hardy looking to push it up the floor, fouled by Colleen Brannigan. So, very nice job by Charisse Hardy to draw the foul. For Brannigan, it's her second personal. Not able to hit the first attempt from the line. Second one on the way for Shanice is no good. Rebound Gardner, flips it over to Ulrich. Ulrich right to the basket, is fouled again. And it'll be another 2-shot foul as Ulrich now is a little bit in pain. And looks like she may have either hit her knee on the court or had some other type of injury, but she's got to walk to the foul line and take 2 shots. Foul is officially on Ibrianna Moore, her 4th personal, and the 4th on Brookdale in this 4th quarter. Ulrich hits the first foul shot. Rachel Rouse comes in for Ibrianna Moore. Ulrich, second foul, on the way in, good. 61-47. Brookdale in no hurry here. In fact, one thing that they want to do is use as much clock as possible. Try to shorten this game. Andrews inside with the right hand layup off the glass and in.
Yeah, really great move that time. When you're a defense, you're normally so worried about her shooting the 3 that sometimes you overplay that, but she also has the ability to drive right by the defense and get to the rim as she just did on the last possession.
So Erico will inbound to Moore after a nice offensive possession there for Ocean. Andrews now is fouled by Shanice Hardy. And Hardy's not happy about that call. It's only her first personal, and it's the 3rd on the team. Andrews not able to convert on the first attempt from the line. Second one on the way is good, so 1 out of 2 for Andrews. Jackie Lingo going to come in for Gianna Erico. And that may be the last time we see Erico for the remainder of the night.
Yeah, and she certainly has had a very solid freshman season. You know, we've talked a lot about Andrews and obviously what she's done in her freshman year, but Erico, as one of the non-shooters down near the basket, has done a very nice job as well.
Hagman had the ball taken away for a second, scooped up by our teammate Fleet, and now Fleet is fouled in the paint. We'll see who the personal is on. It's going to be on Jackie Lingo, her first. And now Brookdale has maxed out and will be in the double bonus for the remainder of this game. At the line, Christina Van der Fleet. Colleen Brannigan going to come in for, or going to go out for Talia Terrell. Second one for Fleet is good. Andrews is bumped before she got to the paint. The shot will not count. It'll be on number 3, Shanice Hardy. It's a second on Hardy. Fourth on Ocean, so now Ocean is now one away from being in double bonus. And now Coach Brunson is going to take a quick timeout. So we will take a break with them. 4:15 left in this one. Back to the Collins Arena after this.
Hi, my name is Michelle Montefinisi. I went to Monmouth Regional High School and I am a point guard.
Hello, I'm Gianna and I'm from Ocean Township High School and I'm the center.
Hi, my name is Jackie Lingo. I went to Manasquan High School and I play forward.
Hi, I'm Shakesha Andrews. I went to Lumber's High School. I'm the point guard.
Hi, my name is Hermione Bunkel, but everybody calls me Frenchie. I'm from France and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne Lyons. I'm from Keensburg High School, and I am a point guard.
Hi, my name's Colleen Brannigan. I'm from Madawan High School, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Rachel Rouse. I went to Academy Charter High School, and I'm a shooting guard.
We are Brookdale's women's basketball. Go Jersey Blues!
Back here in the Robert G. Collins Arena, coming out of that timeout by Coach Brunson. His team leads by 14, 64-50 in this home regular season finale for both the Brookdale men and women's team. The men were victorious earlier this evening against Ocean by a wide margin. Brookdale looking to try to repeat that performance. Rachel Rouse, a 3 here out of the timeout is no good. And now Talia Terrell is going to get charged with a foul as she ran into Courtney Hageman, and because Brookdale is in the double bonus, it's going to send Hageman to the foul line. That's one thing if you probably had to pick on Brookdale in this game that they have not done a very good job of and have found themselves in trouble because of it, has been fouling.
Yeah, and especially fouling Hageman, which I guess you wanted to some of the time just because she's such a great scorer. But she's definitely had a lot of opportunities in this game as Brannigan is coming in for Brookdale.
Talia Terrell wearing the hashtag no excuses headband. That's an interesting. It's a interesting headband. Second one on the way for Hageman is good, so it's a 12-point game. Now, Ocean technically really not out of this. They're right on that edge of hanging in this game. Brookdale going to try to take as much time off the clock as possible, but it's still not over yet. Andrews with a nice move to get around Hardy as the crowd reacts to it. It's taken away by Hageman. Hageman now going coast to coast to the rim. No good on the layup, and Andrews another rebound. Pushes up the floor to Bankel. Bankel underneath the basket, lays it in off the glass.
Yeah, nice fast break by Brookdale that time. Andrews was able to find Bankel streaking down the court and gets it to her in stride for the fast break layup.
Gardner up and down. Or no, they're actually going to say it was touched by Talia Terrell, so instead of a turnover, it'll stay here with Ocean. With 20 on the shot clock. Hageman inbound. Swings it over to Gardner. And Bankel another rebound up ahead to Rouse. Rouse couldn't handle the pass.
So Andrews, who made a great transition pass the previous time to Bankel, that time led Rouse just far enough that she could not track it down.
Ulrich, too strong in the paint. Now Andrews bounce pass to Bankel. Beautiful pass and an even more beautiful finish for Hermione Bankel. Timeout Ocean, as we will keep it here. It'll be a timeout for Coach Lemastra's squad, as she will talk things over, down by 16. Gianna Erico's #1 fan right there with the billboard, the painted chest, and even the megaphone, plastic megaphone there. We're doing all right, Sean. How are you? Sean Noel up here in the booth with us during this timeout. Yeah, it's been an incredible year. So look at the camera. So talking about this right now. So this has been an incredible night for Pink Zone Night.
Great.
I mean, talk to us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's been a great night. Pink Zone Night, breast cancer awareness, great crowd, student activities with the superstars, pink towels. It's just been fun.
It's been a lot of fun.
We got to do it more often.
Yeah, I would say it's been a real big promotion and something that's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
Great. Thank you guys. I want to thank you guys, the whole BTV staff, everybody for a year. I know we're coming back, but it's been a great year. So thanks to everybody for that.
We certainly appreciate the opportunities that you've given us, and we're not done yet. This is just the regular season.
Right. Oh, I know, yeah.
We're coming back for the region. That's coming up in a little while. Under 3 minutes to play. Andrews rattles in the layup at the other end. And now Brookdale back up to 15.
Andrews probably working on at least close to another 30-point performance in this game. Again, doing what she does, scoring inside and out all game long.
Remember, she had 32 in the last game against Cumberland on Saturday. Brannigan pulls up and is fouled from behind. And now we'll go to the free throw line with 2:02 remaining here in the fourth.
But yes, we talked about getting set to wrap up our first season, or at least my first season. You're the old timer here, but what a season this has been. Both teams, I mean, to being the 1 and 2 seeds in their respective conferences. I mean, we couldn't ask for better basketball to be watching this season.
It certainly is an honor and a privilege to be calling these games for BTV. And to have, like you said it, Brian, such great teams just makes it even more special. So it's been a great season all around. We're not done yet. We got the region coming up. That's our big event of the year. And that'll start in a few weeks. Again, you can check brookdaleathletics.com for updates and information about that as the days go along after this one. Andrews stole it away there. And now we'll go coast to coast. Blocked away at the other end by Hardy. Feed up ahead to Hageman. And she's bumped inside by Hermione Bankel. And for Bankel, I'll have to check the number on her. I know she's in foul trouble. It's actually not going to be on Bankel. They're going to call it on Colleen Brannigan. That's her third personal.
Yeah, if it were on Bankel, I think that may have finished her for the rest of this game.
Hageman, no good on the attempt. And for the final time, I would assume, Colleen Brannigan and Hermione Bankel go to the bench. Cheyenne Lyons and Michelle Montefinis are in for them. Hageman's second attempt is good. 71-57, approaching 90 seconds left here in the regular season at home for Brookdale. Again, their next game coming up against Middlesex will be at Middlesex on the 21st on Tuesday. Lyons over to Michelle Montefinis. Now over to Christina Delano, and Delano from the foul line is good.
And that might be her first score of the season for Delano, chipping in there with the outside jump shot.
Christina Delano, you saw the smile there on her face after getting that shot. That's got to make her feel real good. Everybody chipping in for Brookdale this game. Hageman along the baseline. Now drives inside. Count the basket and the foul. Cheyenne Lyons cannot believe it.
And guess who it is? Hageman again with the end one opportunity for Ocean.
So Kasha Andrews will come out for the final time here at home in the regular season. The 5'3" freshman from Long Branch, New Jersey.
And credit Andrews for being able to come back into this game after taking that hit. She was down on the floor for several moments, but able to come back and have yet another big performance here tonight.
Delano now another 2. Front rim no good this time for Delano. Rebound to Lingo, and Lingo was on the baseline. So 41 seconds left. Brookdale is going to win their 6th straight game. Heading into their final game of the regular season, as there was a nice shot there by Shanice Hardy. Lions now coast to coast and just could not handle it and threw it away out of bounds.
I'm not quite sure why Brookdale is in such a hurry, rushing the ball up the floor. This is the time in the game to take some time off the clock and wrap this one up.
Hageman for 3. No good, back iron. Rebound Gardner. Ocean, this will probably be their last possession. Hageman another 3. Weak side rebound the Lions. Lions had the ball stripped away emphatically by Hageman. And with 13 seconds left, be a foul here by Hardy on the inbounds pass. I'm not sure why Shanice Hardy decided to foul, being that the team is down by 11 with 12 seconds to go, but it will send Michelle Montefinis to the line for 2. Again, one of the soccer players on this team who came over from Coach Kitty Miller's squad. Didn't play the first few games of the season because of that. One last shot at Coach Brunson. Michelle Montefinis, second foul shot on the way is good. Inbound to Hageman. Hageman puts up a desperation 3. It's in and out. Lingo the rebound over to Montefinis. Montefinis had it stolen away by Hageman. Hageman puts up a 3 at the buzzer. It's no good. And that will wrap up the regular season at home for Brookdale. And what a way to go out. Final score 74-62. Brookdale gets a win over the Ocean County Vikings. Just an incredible game, and I think it was really something that we expected coming into this, being how tough Brookdale has been on offense this year. But Ocean made it interesting. They hung around in this game, and they did not go away. But you just had the sense, particularly for the entire time in the second half, that Brookdale, while they may not have always had a very large lead, was in control.
Yeah, Ocean was a tough challenge, especially dealing with a player like Courtney Hageman, who proved to be a handful all game long. But really start to finish, Brookdale controlled this game, as you talked about. Both ends of the floor, they did the job defensively. They limited Hageman's ability to score outside of shooting free throws. So they really did a good job top to bottom, and I think are playing their best basketball now to close out this season. They've now won 6 in a row. That's tied for the longest streak this season. So it's always good to be playing your best toward the end of the season, getting into the tournament, because that gives you momentum going into the biggest games.
And for the region, which is coming up in the next few days, again, you can check BrookdaleAthletics.com for the specific dates. But for the region, what do you see this team as they head into the region now? Probably one of the more threats for this title.
Yeah, I think the outlook is pretty good with this team, especially now that they have the full group back on the roster. They have Brianna Moore, who we saw what she could do offensively, giving this team another scorer, another shooter, and that's really what they want. Their identity this season has been shooting the 3 and shooting a great percentage. So now that they have the starting lineup solidified, they have a team that can compete with the best teams as they go into the tournament.
So again, Brookdale will get the victory and improve to 6 straight wins. The final score 74-62 over the Ocean County Vikings. That will do it for us for the regular season. We want to thank you for joining us all season long here on BTV. We're not done yet. As you mentioned, the athletics director here for Brookdale, Sean Noel, was just talking about a few moments ago. The Region 19 tournament is coming up. Please check BrookdaleAthletics.com for any information as to when that tournament will start. That's when you will see us next. So for Tim Catalfamo, I'm Tim Catalfamo. Brian Gowsworth alongside me. We're going to send it down to Nico Vocatore to wrap up the broadcast tonight. So long for the Robert J. Collins Arena.
get it going so well?
I know that it was my second game back, second game coming back, and the first game I didn't do good, so I know I had to come back and, you know, put a good possession every time I had the ball. We trying to make it to the, you know, the finals, get a ring, so I know I had to push it and keep my team going.
Yeah, so coming into the tournament this March, what are your goals for yourself and your team?
My goals for myself is to score and put buckets on the team, and also, you know, work on defense as well. But as a team, we're willing to, like, fight through whatever team we have to fight through to go get that ring, because we want that ring. We want that number one spot.
All right, go get it. Thank you. No problem. Enjoy the win. All right, now to commercial.